What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mighty Game Bros. This time we're playing Kholat. Let's get started.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
So, welcome to Kholat. Everything in that story is true. It was based on true events that happened to these 9 people set on an expedition to reach that mountain. They were lost. They happened to get lost, and they set up an encampment, and then they all end up dying. They arrived to this town by train, in the true story, and then they took a truck to reach another village closer to their destination, and then they set out foot from there. So I play I'm guessing I play some kind of a student, and I'm going to retrace the footsteps of this expedition and find out what really happened to them. This game reviewed fairly well. It wasn't spectacularly reviewed, but it reviewed fairly well, and there was a couple of gripes that reviewers had with it. One was the save system. That auto saves happen infrequently, so you're going to run into moments where you lose a lot of progress. The other gripe was that when you do receive a map, your location is not marked on the map. You have to use a compass and your own bearings to figure out where you are, which leaves you in situations where you become lost. I don't mind that mechanic so much because you know, the 9 people who went on that expedition, they didn't have GPS markers on their map either. That's why it was easy for them to get lost. And I think the developers are trying to get you into that situation as well. The game does take a paranormal approach later on, from what I've read. But we'll see. That kind of covers a bit of the mystery behind what happened here. It's trying to fill in the blanks of your mind and filling in the blanks of the story. You can see the game looks absolutely beautiful. It was one of the first games to use Unreal Engine 4. And you can tell here, everything looks really nice. The trees look really nice. I'm playing it on a GTX 980. This is maxed out settings, and it's absolutely beautiful. But I don't want to take away too much from the game story. We know what the game looks like. You're watching it now. Let's kind of immerse ourselves here and see if we can't find out what happened to these 9 people, because it's still a mystery to this day. We have to find their tent, and it's cold. They went missing in February in a very cold part of the world. It was minus 25, minus 30 that they were sleeping in at night. Yeah, that's pretty cold. They ran out of their tents with no shoes on. So whatever, speak of the devil here. Bare footprints in freezing cold weather.
Are you coming to me?
Whatever got them out of that tent, to have to cut themselves out of the tent and run away with no shoes, snow gear, must have been pretty bad. Okay. Shit.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
I could see how you could get lost here. Here's my footprints. Let's backtrack kind of like this so we can see we're moving in a line. I can't see anything. I could just imagine being lost at night like this in some kind of a snowstorm. I think I see something. I'm at the tent. And this is how they were found. Not the bodies, but the tent was found. There's a light on inside here.
I am right behind you.
It looks like we found our map and compass.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
I'm at the mountain pass. Looks like I've slept and waited until the evening to take off here. Let's follow these markers here. There's one of the ski sticks here. Running in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace of the surrounding conditions so you don't exhaust your organism. Before setting off for a longer journey, rest in the camp and set a goal for a safe route. You can focus on any object to take a better look at it, lighting your way with a flashlight. You become more visible, so I'm guessing there's going to be some stealth elements in this game. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation. Map and compass, okay. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. To gain access, you will sometimes need to squeeze through. Okay, so crouch, low-lying obstacles, or jump off them. Okay. There's a diary. Reports, articles. Okay. Logbook. Okay. Right-click is zoom. M is the map. See, you can see here, this is the map. There's no markers on the map. So it's hard for me to tell where I am. Right here. This is where I am right now. 30 north, 59 east. Alright, well, I'm sure we're about to get lost anyway, so let's look at a marker. Let's head off to that red light over there. That looks pretty interesting to me. I don't know where else we can go, so let's head off. Some kind of totems. These are markings here. So that's where I am. 35 north, 50 east. Try to remember that. 35 north, 50 east. The sound feels cold. I could just imagine being out here for real. Punishing environment. I'm running now. I want to see if I can get tired. Yeah, so your screen gets blurry. Hard to see. Something's glowing over there. I don't know what that is. I can't see that red light anymore. This is some kind of canyon. Look on the map here. I kind of went this way. It looks like I'm coming down here. I followed here. Or I'm going this way. Oh no. We could be lost already. Let's go. There are audio clues. I thought I heard, like... Yeah, I hear something. Or is that just the music? There are supposedly audio clues in this game that kind of help you find letters and notes and things like that. Okay, so I don't know who this guy is. Like, in the voice actor is Sean Bean. You know him from Silent Hills, or most famously Lord of the Rings. Who he is in the game, I'm not sure. He plays a narrator, but he seems to be some kind of specter or ghost or something, from what I gather so far. I hear wolves. This is some kind of dead end here. Let's head up this mountain. It's getting dark now. No evidence yet of the survivors. Sorry, of the expedition. There was no survivors of this expedition. One of them, I can hear something. A piece of paper? It's getting louder. It's coming from over there. Here it is. Okay. Mysterious lights above the Svobodny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 4 to 5 July. Witnesses testified they had seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gierka, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves to the event, informing there was no activity in that area as well as there were no tests performed. Okay. Anything else here? So, in the true story, people did see orange lights in the sky. Military, I think they thought they were parachutes or some sort, and the military were conducting tests. There was some kind of report where a policeman who headed the investigation in the 50s, I believe. I might be getting I might be getting some of the information crossed. He said that people had seen parachutes in the sky, orange lights. Military told them not to include it in the investigation. This is I see some kind of a structure over there. You can read that on the Wikipedia page. I'm gonna head over to that. My God. I don't know what that is. If that's a person. I'm gonna crouch. And I'm going to see if I can get past them. Now, I did find a letter, which means I have gotten a checkpoint. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna move slowly. I don't want to interact with it. I'm pretty sure it'll kill me. No flashlight. Okay. I think I'm far away enough that I can get up and start walking. I was looking right at that building. I'm guessing that's where I have to go next. Holy shit! Holy shit! There's a shadow walking, coming up this path here. I'm out of here. Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm out of here. Oh fuck! Sorry. Okay, so I don't know if it's looking at me. Holy fuck this. Holy shit, there's another one. Okay. Going this way. I think I lured it away. Okay, so that was intense. Shit! Oh no! Okay. That was intense, and I slipped down the hill. That's how I think two of the members of the expedition perished by falling into a ravine, much as I have just done. So let's see where we start off here. Is this... Okay, so this is where I got the letter. That's where the checkpoints are. In the next video, we're going to continue here and see if we can't make it to that building, or we'll try to, if that's not an option because of that ravine, we'll try to cross our way over yonder down there where I saw that glowing mountain. On the next episode of Mighty Game Bros, Kholat. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching.